Hey everyone! I'm doing pretty well. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. So we got Seiko or is it Psycho? I'm not sure how to pronounce that exactly. I'm gonna guess Seiko. Good, just chilling on break, stopping by. That's correct. Okay, so Seiko it is. Forget what's Amabi. Medicine efficacy. Medicine build. That's cool. Protection buff for medicine. Probably handy for co-op. I'm not gonna use it. Ooh, not Jonomecho. Have you or would you ever consider doing a Nioh 2 playthrough from scratch, all new game? I've done it. I did like I think like a month or two back. I did like a fresh run with the skill expansion mod on like a Ganondorf character. I did it, and I think I beat the Underworld. And I was considering doing the depths, but like I have no real desire to do it all over again. Did I say chaos? Chaos killed my dog and framed me? Yeah, that's why it's chaos. So Toxic, you're having some difficulty unfortunately. After playing Control Type B for 130 hours, I'm trying to switch to Type A. Because Chain Evasion cancels harder to do in Type B than Type A. Yeah, that's gonna be a tall order. Let me tell you one thing about that, Toxic. I actually don't use Evasion Cancel all that much. I might use it like once in a while, but I don't actually do the chained Evasion Cancel because even on Type A, it's mechanically pretty difficult. Dante, you're trying the Hell Is Us demo right now? How is that? Is that fun? Alright, I think I'm gonna go... Let's go. I'm gonna go Purity today. I watched someone play that. It looked kind of rough. Oh, the demo. Just got started. Very well. Have fun. Have fun trying it out. Okay, what could work well with Purity? Purity beams. I haven't used on Udo. Okay. This is gonna be bizarre. Keeping expectations low for right now. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. This is gonna be bizarre. I got my gap closer. I got big beams. This is gonna be interesting. What do I lack? I don't have. Let's see. I do have. I can hit people surrounding me. No, that is not happening, Jack Garland. I'm not using Gaki. It's immoral. It's not happening. Let's see. What could I use? I haven't used Ippon in a while. I suppose I can use the Ippon. What else? Maybe an Enra. I need a gap closer. I want something to attack with. I haven't used Kasha in a long time. I don't suppose why not. Kasha would be weird, so perfect. Ooh, Ancient Nioh Tengu. Bro, no, I'm using this one. 100% Ancient Nioh Tengu. I haven't used her in a long time. Okay, any other special ones? Giant Toad for the memes. Giant Toad's too fun. First time player on Nioh 2. I'm at the last boss, the one where you fight yourself in level 98. Gears bounce. Can't beat the second phase. Should I level up? The requirement level is 100 or more. The gear will help, but I think what you can... I don't think it'll make as much of a difference as you might be thinking. My recommendation would be to understand the game mechanics a little more. So questions I have for you, for example, are you using your yokai abilities frequently enough? So take a look at my gameplay and tell me if you think like you could get some mechanical improvements. If so, then I would encourage you to go in that route. Build-wise, it shouldn't be making this much of an impact. Like, 2-level difference is very small. Level 98 should be fine. The requirement of the level is more of a recommendation. So Dante, you want the terracotta soldiers to be in Nioh 3 and hopefully the bronze soldiers from Nioh 1 and Wolong? No, you're just not the spirit leveling system. Okay. So make sure you're using your yokai abilities frequently. That will make the entirety of the second phase for the final boss a lot easier. You'll see me use them a lot. In fact, I'm spending time right now to decide what I want to use. Okay, so toxic. Honestly, if you're comfortable with type B, just stick with type B. Type A, sure, you can evasion cancel and chain it more easily. But like, if you're already able to kick ass with type B, I would just stick to type B. Like, 50 hours of trying to relearn old muscle memory just to do, all things considered, a very complicated, a very like intense tech that isn't really that necessary, at least in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't say it's worth it. I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, fuck the evasion cancel. Alright, Seiko, I wish you best of luck with that. Okay, Ancient Nioh Tengu, 100%. I don't really want Kasha. What do I want? What am I missing here? Okay, I have all the range in the world. I can stun. What new game is this? I'm at end game, basically. I'm on Dream of the Nioh. I've been playing in the Underworld, but technically the depths 1 through 5. I just keep replaying that over and over again. Okay. Alright, man. I'm glad I made you laugh. I got all the I have all the range I need. Area of effect. I got a weird gap closer. I got quick stun. I got my stun. And then I need like one of those weird. Okay. I want something like Anenra. I don't have Anenra, Waira, Ongyoki would be weird. Because of the conflict with purity and corruption. Maybe Suiki. Sure, I guess I'll go Suiki. You go for Kurama Tengu and Ho'o due to me liking Feral mode more? Yeah, fair. Feral's pretty fun. They're all fun for their different reasons. Which is why I just like to switch it up all the time. Okay, question is, what weapons do I want to use? Let's see, yesterday I made it a habit to go fists and tonfa, and then I did split staff odachi. Question is, what do I want to try today? Switchglaive, why not? Maybe Switchglaive Kusa, just to be weird. If there's any requests, feel free to ask. I can play with those weapons instead. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nothing's gonna have key. Oh no. Dream of the Shogun? Could be interesting, yeah. It's hard not to run brute at all times. Yeah. Did I make a video on the yokai abilities and how they work? Yes, I did. On many of the soul cores. Not all of them. I think like pretty much everything through... Not sure if I covered everything through DLC 2, but I covered a lot. Yeah, I got a whole playlist of soul cores. Yeah, there's a lot. You'll learn how to use, I think, like 50 to 60 of them. I never finished all of them, but they're a lot of work, and I just... Now with Nioh 3 on the horizon, I have even less reason to make them. I can eventually, I suppose, for completion's sake, but... I'm not really that motivated. Can't wait for Nioh 3. Yeah, Nioh 3 coming out so soon. Okay, which level do I get today? Don't want to do this one. I hope they release it the first trimester. I think they will. They said early 2026. Bruh, I gotta deal with this shithead. I hate this guy. I don't want to fight Honda, man. Honda's gonna be boring. So many of the human bosses in this game just like do not interest me. I don't want to go fancy with Switchglaive. I just want him to be done. So what will help me just be done? I think I'm just gonna smash him with an axe. Do you have a purity axe? I got a purity spear, close enough. what's up? Bro. Oh, that was humiliating. Not even gonna lie. Can I not download a mod that changes the seed? I mean, I probably could. Here, get White Tigered. We haven't seen Honda as a fight in Nioh 3. Bruh, you're stupid. Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to deal with this. Alright, 0 key combos, here we go. I don't want to deal with him, bro. He's just... I just don't. I don't. I just really don't want to, so I'm not going to. Here, you're gonna have absolutely no key. You're gonna have a grand total of no key, okay? None. Absolutely nothing. I don't want to deal with your crap. I want you gone. Honda's in Nioh 3, but there's no confirmation of there being a fight yet. Bruh, one hit, man. Fuck you. Dude, you just stop. Bruh, you just... That's it. 0 key combo for like 3 years and then, classic Nioh experience. Have I ever played Samurai Warriors? I think I played Samurai Warriors 5 and then I kind of just got bored. This is so tilting, bro. Oh. I don't want to deal with this fight. I don't want to deal with your shit. Just leave. I don't know what your deal is. I want you gone. No, no, you absolute dirtbag. Here, I got better range. Fuck you. Just leave. I don't want to deal with this crap. I don't want to deal with Honda Tadakatsu for like the millionth fucking time. Samurai Warriors 5 is the worst one, is it? Imagine fighting Honda and Yasuke at the same time. Don't. Don't do this to me. I want to have fun with the enemies. I don't want to... I don't want to deal with irritating shit. Now I don't even feel like using Switchblade. Screw that. Screw Switchblade today. Do you think they'll deal with Odachi and Great Axe for ninja style? I don't think so, but again, I don't know what to expect. You got a purple Yamanba, let's go! Do. Goodbye. What's my toughness at right now? 111. What? Whoops. Close enough. Snipe off? No. We're not about that. Oh, my face, that hurts. Does anyone have a time machine? There's a certain game you want to play? What game would that be? It's a secret? Okay. Good job. Yeah, you're not talking about any future games, right, Kanji? Right? You're only talking about games from the past. Jack's a bum. Well, this bum is chaos, so I don't know what to say. Right, yeah, I wouldn't expose too much, though. You're not talking about future games. I know you're not. This is a bad idea. Oh, but it still worked. Close enough. Close enough. Okay, cool. Alright, so I got the Fuki in this area. Let's go kill the most irritating enemy ever. Mr. Slothman. Oh, wait, not yet. Still got things to kill. Okay, good. And I think I have a karaoke, right? Anyone ever play Last Battle on Sega Mega Drive? No, I have not. Is there a specific amount of anima charge bonus that you want to be at? No, not particularly. I haven't, like, explicitly aimed for a value. God, I hate this guy. Hey Gershon, how are you? No, not the sloth. Oh. Where's the Virgil outfit? I'm not playing Virgil. No! Stop this. No, this is Akechi Mitsuhide. You did Morning Moon. That's like the one time I've seen you do it. I just beat Saito, the optional boss. But without first finishing the game as you advised. It was difficult, but I got him. Nice! 2 hits, then dashed, and transformed into yokai to finish him. Yeah, good job, man. Saito Toshimitsu is such a pain in the ass. You earned that victory. It doesn't matter if you cheesed him, you earned it, because he's a piece of shit who deserves to die. He got wasted, dude. Absolutely destroyed. I don't think I got any Demon Horde Sarigamas, did I? Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare on on Dream of the Wise. Just wanted his moveset? Me too. Me too, I really did. We might get it for Nioh 3 in some ways. So like, when I was going out of bounds, I found that Retrograde Flow gets a transformed art for water. So we might get his move. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. too bad. Not too bad at all. Mitsumi Yazura really came in clutch there. Just clear all the clones. Yeah. Area of effect attacks are so good at getting rid of his clones. I should have thought of that. It's hard to think of that. Like, it honestly was difficult for me to like realize that, like, wait, those clones actually can be killed pretty easily. You just gotta hit them. And I'm like, oh, an area of an effect attack works really well. It's hard to figure that out in like the heat of a battle. Akasha was not in Nioh 1. Is Jack Garland looking for chaos in the wrong game? He's trying his best, so I guess the answer is maybe. So Kasha wasn't in Nioh 1. Mitsumi Yazura's element depends on your guardian spirit. So the answer is yes. If you want more details about like how you can technically have one Mitsumi Yazura like work with two different elements, not in the same like use of it, but you can technically use one soul core to get two different elements. You can check out my appropriate guide for it. I have a soul core guide for it. Oh my god, take the loot. Chaos doesn't need the loot. Oh shit, we got some. This is gonna be tough. Oh shit, wrong attack. Oh, I died to the fire, damn it. What are the blue pills you have in your up D-plat slot? So, for whatever reason, in the Underworld and in the Depths, they get rid of your elixirs, and then you have to get these things called Spectral Salves, which are basically Underworld and Depths only elixirs. Wait, is that Chaos? Yes, it's Chaos. To play at the level at your skill-wise and builds, do you share all my knowledge on my channel? Yes, I do. All of it. What's the fashion that I'm running? It's Chaos. Specifically, forget which feet, which foot guards these are. This is Sohaya Garb Hakama. I think this is Tosa Governor's Gauntlets. This is Legendary Strategist, the chest piece. I removed the headgear. Is it me or does he take really low key damage? Oh yeah, Shuten Doji is nuts. Oh, this was a bad idea. Oh, there, what a very tense fight. Fun, but holy shit is that fight tense. My god. One of the best fights in the game. Hands down. Holy shit! Toxic, thank you so much for gifting 10 different memberships to everybody. That was very generous and very kind of you. I sincerely appreciate it. You know, every little bit helps the channel, of course. Not that I'm asking for that, but hey, I appreciate it nonetheless. Let me catch up on what I got. So Leon, you're saying, hey, I'm always wondering that as well. He has A agility, but his toughness seems to be very good as well somehow. I have B toughness, so I take a lot of key damage because I have low toughness and stuff like that. But I'm usually pretty good about managing my ki, so it doesn't really feel that much of an issue. I think at 50 stamina it's possible to hit AA off the right gear. Yeah, I think so. Hey, what's up, Crytex? Poofer, this is a waste of time. Where are the crystals? Yeah. I'm making you want to play Nioh again. Hey, Nioh is fun. Nioh 3 will hopefully be even more fun. Alright, let's see. Do I get my legendary Demon Horde Kusarigama, or am I fated to not get it once again? Yeah, grinding in the depths suck. That's why I didn't want to do it over again. Just so frustratingly tedious, you know? Like, I can grind it, but if it's just like, oh, I just need to build and then I can play the game in the way that I want to, I'm kind of like, I don't really know if I just want to commit to it in this game anyway. It's different in games like Path of Exile, where you pretty much just, like, do have to gear grind. That's just kind of what you do. That's, like, part of it. But I don't want that here. Are Demon Horde weapons the best weapons in the game? No, they are not. I like them because they have anima bonus on grapple, just as a default stat. But you can literally get that on, you can put that on your gear. It's not a special stat by any means. It's just really convenient. It's really convenient when I have the anima bonus on grapple for 2. I think that might be the highest, but honestly, like, that's why I have it. The whole damage bonus under the gauge is rather irrelevant. But you can get this from soul cores anyway and put them on corrupted weapons, so it's like not a big deal. That's it. This is the only reason I have Demon Horde weapons, is because of this. And then what I try to get is Imbue Corruption or Purity, and then I try to get Life Drain Active Skill. Those are the... that's it. I just finished Nioh 2 today. Amazing game. Should I play DLC directly or a little bit of New Game Plus? It depends what you're aiming for. If you are going for, like... if you want an easier experience, probably go to New Game Plus and then come to DLC, because many players find the DLC to be quite the jump in difficulty. But if that doesn't matter too much to you, then just go with the DLC. There's no real wrong answer there. I think if you just try the DLC and you're like, whoa, this is too tough, like, I'm struggling here, then go back and try New Game Plus, gear up, and then do DLC. I think you'll find out pretty quickly whether or not the DLC is appropriate for you. Hey, I'm at level 750, yet I'm still weak when it comes to attack and defense. What is your advice to be stronger? So this is where the level... it's not so much the level that's the issue, it's going to be your gear. If you're at 750, your gear needs to be a lot... like, my gear, for example, is like plus... like, look at my plus level. 105. Hey, Shark Zoo. Good to see ya. You can eventually level this up to like 120. Like, I have a Kusarigama with 118. So if you're at 750, you are 100% going to want to start boosting the item levels of your gear. So max will be level 200 base, but then plus 120 is the highest it gets. And just for reference, every 10 like levels, so like, you know, it says level 190. Going from level 190 to level 200 is effectively the same as 1+ level. So, in a way, while this says level 200, it's more like level 1250 or something. Just put like an extra 0 for the plus levels. So if you're at 55 for each one of them, what content are you running that's giving you difficulty? Are you trying to run the Underworld? Are you just doing Dream of the Nioh at level sync? What's going on? Hey Jax, good to see you. Okay, so you're doing the Underworld? Yeah, you need to boost your plus level. Other things you can do involve remodeling your equipment to get extra defense. So you can kind of see the icon underneath the constitution and skill required. You can remodel your gear to like reinforce it to get more, you know, just to get more defense. That helps. Other things you can do involve switching certain clans or using certain jutsu to assist. A very popular one, for example, is, let's see if I can find it, is the Protection Talisman. Very handy. Yeah, if you're stuck at floor 31, it's just a scaling thing. Make sure you're using your Lapis Lazuli to level up that plus level. If you're at floor 31, you're a third of the way through. You probably are going to want to get your gear. You're at Honda Clan? Okay, so you have the life bonus. You're going to want to increase the... You're for sure going to want to increase the plus level. Like, for sure. That's going to be seriously important. I don't feel like fighting Kukai again. I think that's what you need. If you're... It's not about your level, it's about your gear. The fact that I died 3 times to Mizuki when I entered Dream of the Wise after I killed him so many times made me feel like quite happy because the tutorial boss is still a challenge, yeah. Oh yeah, giant toad. Oh, I didn't kill him in time. The boss is lead to lightning and earth? Maybe in Nioh 1. I don't think so in Nioh 2. Ah, I got blown up. Yeah, you can. The guardian spirit that Lenny is referring to is a Mavier. You can use that too. Oh, am I gonna die now? Yeah, I got paralyzed. Use purity elements and sacred arrows. I don't need sacred arrows. I got it. Do I like using buffs? Not really. I use lightning stop, but like offensive buffs, not really. Oh, damn! That was a good idea, but execution wasn't good. I got hit in just one of the unfortunate spots. I don't think I need the lightning stop. Damn it, I'm so greedy. This guy isn't difficult, I'm just so greedy, I can't help it. Oh. God damn it. Oh. Oh no, 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 kill me please! Oh my god, I have 70 health left. Oh, this is a bad idea. Son of a bitch. Same issue again. Have I ever thought pictured what the future will be like? I guess. Why are you asking me that, dude? Can I increase the magic to be more than 40 points? Yeah, of course. Oh my god, again! Oh, this is a bad idea. Why did I do that? No, not paralysis. Fuck me, dude. I'm just playing badly now. Will I play Metal Gear Delta? Unlikely. Oh, that had quite a big effect. God, that's why I hate E-Bomb! Oh my god! Maybe just paralysis stop as well. I normally don't need it. I'm just playing poorly. It's just all user error. It's just cause like, oh yeah, giant toad, I don't want to pay attention, let me just like kill him quick, and then I just end up in this loop where I never do. Alright, fine, I'll play a little bit more carefully and not so recklessly. It's just boring. God damn it. Oh, I guess I get to live. Very unsatisfying. I love your patience and self-reflection. Like, I would have thrown the controller 3 times already because that boss has so much BS. Well, yeah, thanks, appreciate it. What helps me is just to focus on what's in my control, which is, hey, like, I know I was playing greedy, so I just stopped playing greedy. Sometimes some things are gonna hit me, but I'm like, well, what can I figure out to adjust to this? So that helps me a lot. I just focus on what I can do. Good evening, Poofer. Do you prefer to play with the PS4 or PS5 controller? I think I'm just used to the PS4 controller. I don't know if I like... I'm not sure if I like the DualShock 5 over the DualShock 4 yet. Unlike most parries, the parries that block and retaliate can parry yokais, I'm assuming? Yes! So you probably did notice many times I would use Shock Stopper. It'll work off of like any attack for the most part. Even yokai things. So it's nice. But I wish in the tooltip they showcased it against yokai instead of humans. Then you'd be like, oh, I can use it against yokai attacks. Because like, they just showcase everything against a human. Not the most helpful. I don't want to... Anenra, Nioh, ah. Aww. Whoa, 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 whoa. Please send me the scroll of the demon that has lucky drop for Grace of Susanoo. That's not a thing. I don't think Grace, that doesn't exist for scroll for a scroll of the demon. Oh, that hurt. Damn, he got me good. Jeez. Oh shit, that hurt. Oh, seriously? Really? You can parry deliver. You can parry deliverance. Oh my god! So the three things that you're seeing me use, that's ancient Nioh Tengu. Ancient Nioh Tengu is from DLC 3. One parry. One parry is all it takes. My freaking frick. Ah! Frustrating. Oh well. I picked this mission. Bruh, are you serious? You dodged my fireball? No! Oh! I know, it's not very nice, is it? Oh no! No! All it takes is that. Beat one guy to a pulp. His buddies are like, nah, time to restart. You can flash attack off a bounce attack? Yeah. You absolutely can. Because you can keep pulse off it, right? Oh yes, you love blocking, don't you, you little shithead? Why did I pick you again? Why did I think I would have fun doing this? Sometimes I don't even know. Here. Oh, you and your stupid shitty monkey. Are you gonna do something, or are you just gonna be passive the entire time? No, no, not the stupid buff shit. Ooh, that was riveting. Oh my god. You know, Kusarigama Enjoyer? That's the best strat. The 500 IQ Tokichiro boss strat. Sword of Discernment into Sword of Discernment. And then follow up with Sword of Discernment. And just keep doing that over and over again. Oh, I totally regret doing that. Your fights are really beautiful. Do you have any tips for managing your ki this way, or is the trick already available in my guides? I covered in my guides. But basically, I have... You've got two major resources in the game, right? You've got ki, and you got anima. If you'll see, I will attack a lot, and I will use my yokai abilities a lot. When I'm using a yokai ability... So here's why I use yokai abilities frequently, is because when I use yokai abilities, during the animation time, I will recover ki. So then I can attack more, and get more anima. And I can just keep going back and forth. So that I cover in my guide, so you can check that out. How do you actually manage to be so consistent with the perfect block? I can hit the L1 triangle or square parries no problem, but I always fuck up the L1 perfect timing parry that Odachi and Split Staff got. Maybe it's just me, but it seems like the timing window is almost non-existent for me. So those parries are very much like on reaction. Think of it like trying to time... it's similar timing to Phantom Burst Counter. If you're comfortable with Phantom Burst Counter, the timing for those should be pretty much the same. But you can always practice that in the dojo, and you'll probably do just fine. Yeah, give it a shot. More precisely, you immediately start ki regen as you start a yokai ability, and you do not consume any. In Dark Realms, you regen ki slower than usual, but during yokai abilities, you regen even faster. Okay. I didn't actually know that if that's the case. Oh well. You got a question? What's up? What's your question? You plucked that from some Japanese dude guide? Nice. Those are details I didn't know about. I guess that's the name of the game with Nioh. There's a lot of things I just don't know. I didn't know that. Like, Nioh just like doesn't tell you. I legit learned yesterday from Witty Clever Name that with Undaunted, this move, the moment it hits, the moment you deflect an enemy attack, you can immediately attack right after. Like, immediately. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. This game just, like, doesn't tell you shit that, like, would make a meaningful difference. And if anything, the tooltip just doesn't suggest like, hey, you can try this. It's like, all right, plant it on the ground, you deflect them, and then you can slowly take your Odachi out of the ground. Like, okay, I guess. Hey, Momiji, yeah, Toxa gave 10 gift memberships. It was very generous of him. You can't regenerate ki as a human. You can. You can just wait around to regenerate your ki. But And you can manually get ki back via things like ki pulsing, flux, or even flux 2. You'll get it back. You absolutely can. But like, eventually, just with constant aggression, it'll be harder to maintain your ki. So an easy way is just, oh, yokai ability, I'll get like 300-400 ki back. And it takes advantage of any ki recovery buffs you have too. So it's like super, super useful. You want to stream Nioh 2 today? But he can't in OBS? Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. So, alright, let me showcase this in the dojo, just to kind of make it clear. And feel free to keep asking me questions. If I didn't explain it well, go ahead and say so. So, right now what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to bother to use a single yokai ability. I'll use Flux 2 as much as possible. So, I have to manage my ki a little bit. Like, my ki is doing pretty well. But what you can see is that I'm able to maintain my ki actually pretty reasonably. But if I take hits, I lose ki. If I don't flux and flux 2 constantly, then I am at risk of losing a lot of my ki. Or if I don't want to have to flux 2 all the damn time, just watch what'll happen. Here, I'll just make this simple. We'll just do Dragon Dance. Oh, that didn't really demonstrate it well. Or I could do a yokai ability and go back to full. Right here. We'll do it again. Dragon Dance, go! Do Dragon Dance things. Option 1. Okay, kind of neat, right? Okay, so we've established that as a baseline more or less. But look, every time I use a yokai ability, I will get ki back during the entire animation. Very handy. So then what starts to happen is, as I start incorporating lots of attacks with an occasional yokai ability, it'll basically look like I have infinite ki. Because I'm just like never running out. I can just keep attacking over and over and over again. Yep. So, yeah. Oh no, I'm low on ki. What will I ever do? Oh wait, I have all my ki back. See that? So yeah, it just goes back and forth. Use your attacks to regenerate anima, use your anima to regenerate ki. And just do attacks, do yokai abilities, keep going back and forth, and you can just attack nonstop. Pretty cool, huh? If you are using anything that gives you a ki recovery buff, like I am, for example, using Amino Uzume's Grace, which gives me faster ki recovery on a dodge attack. My percentage of ki recovery is amplified by 80%, so nearly double. But that's a lot. But there's shit you can get almost right away that's even better. For example, let me find it. Barrier Talisman. I think this is like 100 or 200% ki recovery. So just use a yokai ability while, and if you have Barrier Talisman on, you're basically fill up all your ki. Very handy. So another question, when you do manual parry disabled, does it turn your attack into a combo? Yeah, you'll just have to switch back to the original stance. It can be a little tricky. Somi, please. Somi, please. Man, some of the gameplay that I've seen from Somi is like freaking art. It's so cool to see. Didn't you also use a set that gives 50% less ki consumption on active skills? Nope! Here, you can see what I got. So my weapons don't really count. They're just random hodgepodge things. I have other realm resistance. So it makes my... like, I don't have to worry about having my ki recovery reduced. I also have the... I have this. Anytime I wind an enemy, I get a ki recovery buff. It's 20%. It's not like the biggest of deals. I've already talked about the Amino Uzume thing. Reduce my active skill ki consumption by 5%. 50 extra ki. Reduce my active skill ki consumption by another 10%. Look kind of nice. But like, that's really it. For my special effects, let's see if I can find it. Alright, active skill key consumption, minus 22.4%. It's nice, it's sizable. So yeah, that's kind of handy. There is a set, Shinatsu Hiko's, which does actually do that. I I don't know if I have it though on my person. I'll have to check like my storehouse. You know, Tsuhiko's I think gives you like minus 30% melee attack key consumption, so if you want that, that can be handy. And that'll help, but like there's many other things I could be using that I just don't. So let's see, for example, with my storehouse. Let me get Shinatsuhiko's up. Do I not have one? I thought I did. Oh, there it is. Oh, I even have a Yasakani Magatama in favor of that. Like, if I really wanted to switch to the set, I suppose, like, I could slowly build it up. Oh yeah, I got Grace Inheritance. Oh, I even have a hat helmet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, like 4 pieces already. And then 5. So, like, I could switch if I really wanted to. But what does it give? 150 ki, move faster anytime you absorb Amrita, dodge ki consumption drastically reduced, ki recovery speed boosted, buffs last longer, and then I just use 30% less ki anytime I do an attack. It's just like obscene. So that's like always available, but I don't really want it. It's a grace you only get in like the depth. Jeez, I even have weapons suggestive of this. Corruption, Tonfa Wishinatsuhiko already? Look at this shit. Grace Inheritance, Rarity Inheritance. Like, it's just all there. Yeah, so depth's like 6 onwards, I think it starts dropping. Same thing with, I believe, Oya Matsumi or whatever it's called. Jeez, look at this. So this one is life, guard key recovery speed, take less damage. If you're at full life, take basically half the damage, so you don't really get one shot. 30% more life. And then most people don't really give a shit about this one, about the 7-piece bonus. But people do like these two. Super handy. My dad looks like Giant Toad. Great, I guess. How do you do the brute attack after a combo? You just do the brute burst counter, that's all. Oh man, look at this. Look at this old school armor. Hey, I'm glad I helped. I remember when I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. Life Drain, Omeo Magic Hit, AAA+. What? And then apparently like the value is like not even that significant. Oh, that's easier than I thought. Is it a good move to mix up the combos? It's very handy. It's important to use it. I wouldn't spam it relentlessly because there's no key pulse associated with it. And so I'm selective about when I'm going to use it. And those moments are pretty much... Let's see, I got the... Oh shit, I actually have to go. I won't do this. Let me get back to the dojo because I do have to bounce. I didn't realize the time, holy shit. So, using the brute counter, it costs 1 anima. So, 1 anima, of course, you need to have that. And you also kind of need to, like, decide if it's safe for you to use the burst counter, you know. So, that's important, of course. But watch what happens, for example, if I decide to just use the brute counter normally. Alright, I'll just do Dragon Dance. I have to wait to regenerate all my ki. There's no ki pulse. Can you do it with Phantom? Yeah, but Phantom doesn't really have... There's no offensive nature with it on its own. I think it's the quickest one to cancel. It's the quickest cancel, but like you don't really get anything out of it. Like you usually have to like time a hit for it, so it's just I don't use it to combo. And I don't use the Feral to combo either. I use the Brute. Because Brute is basically Brute Smash. Now, moments I do like to use the Brute combo, the Brute Burst counter, is whenever I'm doing an attack that does not have a ki pulse. When there's no ki pulse involved, then yeah, throw out the Brute. So for example, one thing that I've talked about in a video is a flash attack. Dude, right after a flash attack, no big deal. It's not like you're losing out on a ki pulse anyway. Anything that doesn't have a ki pulse window, give it a shot. Yeah, super useful. If you really want to do it after, say, death counter, you could, for example. Then if you want to mix it up, go ahead. And right after you hit with the Brute attack, do a yokai ability. I think Flying Monkey for the spear is also a move that you can't keep pulse right. So is it a good idea to do it after that? Yes. Yeah. Great find. Hell yeah. Right, so there's Call the Herd, which of course does have a ki pulse. But Flying Monkey, the stab itself, ain't got shit. Yeah, pretty sick. So yes, moves like Flying Monkey, this one. There's no ki pulse window. Yo, Brute, let's go. Or if there's some moves you're like, hey, the animation is just too damn long, then use the Brute counter to cancel. For example, I hate the backswing animation, or it's called recovery frames. Recovery frames for reverse impact. It's so painfully long. It's like, okay, just like keep my sword in the air for 3 years. So I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna cancel with the Brute counter. Right, the spear run attacks as well. So I have the skill mod, so it's a little different. But you could totally do it after Wild Spear. Or you could do it after Fatal Thrust. You could do it after Random Slice. Perfect. Yes, exactly. Charge skills, again, if it doesn't have a ki pulse, it's safe to use a Brute counter. Because you already lost ki. You'll regenerate a little bit when you're using the Brute counter. Yeah, see, Sacred Bird Flight's another great one. Right, it can be a little awkward. Yeah, Sacred Bird Flight or even Sacred Bird Cry if you want. Because here, otherwise, look at the ki pulse window. Right, like... I'm button mashing. Right? And if I want to, like, get rid of that, yo. Might as well. And remember, anytime you hit with the brute burst attack, you can use, because of the connect, for whatever reason, you can use the yokai ability after. So you can start, like, planning some things in sequence. I can be like, you know what I'm gonna do? Once I do my flash attack, I'm gonna do a brute counter into Suiki. Sweet. How do you do those sacred attacks? You've never seen them? You'll get them in DLC 1 and DLC 2 from the bosses who actually use the weapon. So, Sacred Bird Cry, you'll unlock it. It's a hidden skill, it'll get dropped. Same with Sacred Bird Flight. So the bosses who use those skills, just keep killing them until you get them. I stole the spear run attack into roll into dodge attack from his weapon guide video about the spear, and it has been a staple in my toolkit ever since. Yeah. Yes, Fikey, unfortunately they have to be farmed. Could you use it to cancel feather animations? Yes! You can use all of the burst counters to cancel feather animations. All of them. I like the brute one because it's more offensive, but you could totally use Phantom or Feral, that's fine. So let me showcase some of the stuff he's talking about, right? Okay. So, right, like, for example, you could totally do that for a really quick cancel. That can be handy. You can obviously do... That can be really fun. Oh, I forgot how to... Let me do it with an easier thing. Oh, I haven't done this in so long. You could like do a double item cancel if you want. You could do shit like that if you really want to do that. So yeah, this is, you can do this. You can do that. And by the way, for the double item cancel, double jutsu cancel, you can just use a yokai ability. So yeah, fun stuff like that. I'm not the biggest fan of the jutsu cancels. Double feather into yokai grapple is a favorite of yours on bosses. Yeah, totally understandable. How long did it take for me to get this good? Too long. Too long, which is why I made guides to assist people so they don't ever have to deal with it themselves. I mean, I've put 3K hours in this game. I don't want anyone to spend that much time. gonna watch the spear guide tomorrow. Yeah, I hope it'll help. I can give you a couple of spear tips before I go real quick. Here's a cool one. Here's a simple zero key combo. Quick, quick, into tornado. One, two, and then do a full tornado. So yeah, simple one to work with. Oh, you can keep it on mid stance. Just like it on low. Also, body swap is a thing. Mid stance tornado is fine. I just like it on low for that specific reason. Yeah, cool stuff like that can always be nice. Oh yeah, one other thing that's really nice. I'll kill this guy. I'll also show you one other thing for the spear, which I think will be super handy. For spear, you have two mystic arts. You have stability, which is, I guess, boosts your thrusts and gives you extra range. Just always pick this in Nioh 2. You never really need fluidity. There's like one fringe scenario to use it for, but like it's so niche. It's like, oh, I want to do Spear Flourish into like Rainbow Ruse, and like it's so niche. Just go with this one. And here's some cool tech. Alright? So Spear Flourish is pretty much considered a high stance thing, right? But the reason why I'm saying, hey, you don't need the other Mystic Art is because I can Spear Flourish and after any stance thing. If you can pre-shift, it'll be fine. I can even do Piercing Rain and then switch to low stance to Rainbow Ruse from any stance. The same principle applies to not using Spear Flourish. Or not using Rainbow Ruse. Basically, if you can pre-shift, you can do Rainbow Ruse or Spear Flourish in any stance or not. It won't matter. Right? I can do Piercing Rain, Spear Flourish, Piercing Rain, Rainbow Ruse, or Piercing Rain into just standard key pulse. Everyone can do that natively. Do I have a pre-shift guide? Yeah, I do. Should be in like my Nioh 2 Academy. So I can do Call the Herd. Here, I'll do Call the Herd into a Spear Flourish. Stuff like that. So very handy. Oh yeah, and then after a spear flourish, you can follow it up with a flux too. Yeah, it can get really spicy. So those are just some things I think I talk about in the guide. You can also flash attack out of Spirit Flourish, but not Rainbow Ruse. Yeah, that's what's fun. And with Purity weapons, you can do some really, really fancy shit. Oops. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a good idea. Spear can be a lot of fun. Alright, time for me to go. Well, in any case, thank you guys so much for watching, for being here, and I will see everybody next time. Take care, and see ya!